Okay, welcome everyone again to today's chemistry session. In today's session, I'm gonna, talk a little bit about chemistry very broadly. Uh, you know, I talked to a lot of, middle school students, high school students, friends and colleagues who have taken chemistry a little bit in college. And a lot of them, talk about how challenging chemistry is. And, rarely do I get students or friends who say chemistry is one of their favorite subjects or they have enjoyed chemistry, right? And that obviously makes me sad because chemistry is such a fun subject, and I truly believe so. And there are a lot of things, that come into play in not making chemistry interesting. So we are not going to go into details about what does not make chemistry interesting, but instead I'm going to tell you three words, you know, um, literally three words that's going to change your life. And that's going to summarize the whole chemistry, starting from middle school to universities to, even PhD at times. If you understand these three words, this basically encapsulates the whole chemistry course. And I'm pretty sure it's going to make this subject more relevant, and you're going to be more optimistic about chemistry. Okay. The first word is structure. If you are, aspiring to study chemistry, or if you want to know, what does chemistry as a subject mostly entail, you know, this is the first word that you have to really understand: structure. As a chemist, you are trying to study the structure of matter that surround you or the matter that is within you, right? Your body itself. So, what are the things around you made up of in the fundamental level? That could be atoms, molecules, subatomic particles, subatomic particles. What are things around us uh, made up of? That's the structure part. And there are topics like atomic structure. There are there's several theories of atomic structure that you're going to learn within the structure part. The second part is, interaction, which I believe is also very central. So, I talked about atoms and molecules in the fundamental scale, but if you think about matter, there is not only one atom, right? There are trillions and trillions of atoms. There could be trillions and trillions of molecules. How are these atoms and molecules bonded together? How do they interact in giving the form to that material or the substance, right? What kind of intermolecular forces are present between atoms and molecules, or in some cases ions, that provides the structure to the material. So we're going to learn about chemical bondings, covalent bonding, ionic bonding, metallic bonding, several kinds of intermolecular forces and their implication. We'll talk about states of matter, why some materials are gases, some are solids, some are liquids. Can we interconvert these, states of matter? All that stuff comes under interaction. And the third one, very popular, is the transformation. Okay, so I'm gonna put T for this. And transformation is, the quintessential, chemistry idea that a lot of people have. Chemical reactions. What happens when two materials are mixed, when two compounds are mixed together? Is there a chemical reaction? Not all the times when, compounds mix, they produce chemical change. There are also a lot of things that are mixing all the time around us that are not inducing chemical reaction. What makes a chemical reaction possible? What does not make a chemical reaction possible? All that stuff, and what kind of chemical reaction happen? The mechanistic side about chemical reaction: how fast do they happen? To what extent do they happen? What drives a chemical reaction? The energy, energetics around the chemical reaction. All of that is going to be studied under the transformation topic. So yeah, these are basically the three words that you need to know, that encapsulates the whole course of chemistry: structure, interaction, and transformation. SIT. I hope understanding these terms will allow you to understand what chemistry subject is all about, and hopefully make you more excited about the topic in the future. Thank you.